Growing up, I knew Mary as having two roles: the mother of Jesus in the Christmas nativity story, and Mary, my heavenly mother. As a youngster, I heard the nativity story many times. Every year, my extended family would gather for Christmas, and my cousins and I would act out the nativity story for everyone there. I always wanted to be Mary because, to me, she was the beautiful star of the show, in her blue and white robes amongst the shepherds and the sheep in the barn. I held a bit of a glamour mentality when it came to Mary and the nativity. My mom was the one who taught me that Mary is my heavenly mother, and that Mary is there for me whenever I need her, that she's watching over me and I can call on her for help. And as a 6 or 7-year-old, I recall having this feeling of slight euphoric pride with divine superhero intervention on standby just for me. My understanding of Mary matured a bit as I went through my teen and young adult years. I began to comprehend the significance of Mary's yes to God, and that she helps lead us to her Son. Even so, I began to have struggles with some of our Catholic doctrine. As a child, there were elements of our faith that I accepted simply because I was told that's the way it was. But later on, I began to wonder, how can this really be? One of those elements I questioned was the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. I could grasp the concept of it being symbolic, but not really Christ's body and blood. It was just too unrealistic and, frankly, quite strange. No one was aware of my doubts, and I don't recall praying for help with this struggle, though I may have, but I would eventually discover how much I had in common with the disciple Thomas. It wasn't until I was in my late 20s that Mary intervened in an unassuming way. My mother-in-law had lent me a video, telling me it was interesting and I might like to watch it. The video focused on a specific element of Mary's earthly life, and to my recollection had nothing to do with the Last Supper or the Eucharist. But the facts and the photos pouring out onto the television screen embraced me and said, "It's all very real, all of it." Mary does lead us to her Son, even when we're not expecting it. As I've been traveling through my vocation as a spouse and parent, my comprehension and appreciation of Mary has increased significantly. I understand her joy at Jesus' birth, and through sharing the life of a child as they grow. I understand her fear of Jesus being in danger or lost. I've experienced self-denial in order to care for and look after the needs of others. I've definitely increased in patience, understanding, and love. I can relate to the sting of apathy from those who don't see or appreciate the love and gifts that your child has to share. I've come to realize and see that the divine is present in the everyday. Taking time to spend with a loved one or someone I would like to know better has always had its blessings. And this includes the times I've reflected on Mary or asked her to pray for me. I will be on this journey of getting to know Mary better for the rest of my life, and I'm looking forward to the growth that results from it.